Yes, hello and welcome back to Fleetwood Town's YouTube channel. We are just making sure the levels are right. Someone looks like they might have messed with the board, but if we're too loud, do let us know in the comments below, and we will try and sort this out as much and as quickly as we can. But as I said, welcome back to the live stream. It's FA Cup action once again here at Highbury Stadium. And we will be ready to go very soon. Always technical issues when you're about to start. We'll get that sorted as soon as possible. Testing 1, 2, that's that one. There we go, should be able to hear each other now. But yeah, it's FA Cup youth action between Fleetwood Town and Stockport County. Kick-off at 7 o'clock, so only a few minutes away. Joining me as ever, and it would be not an FA Youth Cup night without the man next to me. It's Scott McNeil. Scott, it's been a while, but how are things going for you?
Yeah, all good, Sam. Delighted to be here with you once again, and thoroughly looking forward to this game tonight. One that I think is probably worthy of tie of the round. Two really strong sides, very difficult to split, and probably both teams could have done without it. But here we are, and it'll make for a great game, I'm sure. But I do think that it's literally a 50-50 game.
No, it's definitely, when you look at the two sides, Scott, we'll talk about the plays in depth throughout the 90 minutes, and plus if it goes to extra time and penalties. But yeah, is there anyone in their key battles that you think from Fleetwood and Stockport, from the players that you know, that could maybe twist the tie in their favour? Yeah,
I think the midfield area will be key. That's where I feel Fleetwood have got the knowledge and the experience, certainly with Pele Smith, who seems to have been playing in this competition for many a year. But yeah, that'll be a key battleground, the midfield. But I also think that it may well come down to our defence performs against their attack in line-up, which is very exciting. And likewise, we've got a lot of pace going forward in Finn and Jensen and Fawaz. But I certainly think that probably who performs better in the final third will see them on the night.
Yeah, and throughout the year, Scott, we've seen so many epic, memorable games here at Highbury. We're just hoping that's going to be the same tonight for Fleetwood Town.
Yeah, absolutely. It's become synonymous with the FA Youth and this academy over the 9 short years that we've been in existence.
Yeah.
We've had some unbelievable nights, some big nights, some bigger clubs, some unbelievable results and performances. And like I say, tonight's probably worthy of a third round tie or deeper into the competition. But yeah, I sense as well that there's a feeling that this is a big game tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Completely agree with that. There's quite a few seated to our right in the Parkside stand where the home fans would normally sit, and there are a few from Stockport. So yeah, we hope you're going to stream it. If you're any before, make sure you're listening or leaving a comment down below. We'll make sure it's interactive as possible. At these for tonight, starting with the visitors. We have number 1, Cian O'Shea between the sticks for the Hatters. Number 2 will be Jake Lewis. Number 3, Oliver Huddleston. 4, Richard Elara. 5, Nathaniel Mapenga, also skipper for them tonight. Number 6, John Williams Lawless. 7, Stephen Maylett. 8, James Lewis. 9, Joe Scott, that I'm sure Fleetwood need to be aware of. 10, Jacob Meyer. And 11, Collins Nino. Looking at the bench for the Hatters, 12, Desiree O'Colligan, 13, Benjamin Buckley, 14, Harley Windsor, 15, Samuel Lennon, 16, Newton Adote, 17, Alfie Jones, and 18, Bruno Sina. Looking at the Fleetwood Town starting a lineup, Gio Minopolu, 2, Alessio Ryoko, 3, Leo Thompson, 4, and Captain Pele Smith, 5, Kai Cherry, 6, Ellis Dunn, 7, Finley Hazelden, 8, Matty English, 9 for Waz Junaid, 10, Callum Warbrick, and 11, Jensen Stansfield. Looking at the Col Army bench for this evening's cup tie, Harrison Buckley, 13, and goalkeeper Alfie Wright, 14, Sam Kendrick, 15, Zach Scrivens, 16, Bobby Quinn, 17, Alfie Kelly, and 18, Mathis Bamba. And that is the two squads for this, as the two teams are out on the pitch now with Electric Dreams playing in the background. Fleetwood in their famous red tops with white sleeves, white shorts and red socks. The Hatters, very different kit for them, Scott, I thought, with the blue. It looks a bit like a Porto kit from a distance.
Yes.
But look at them, the big moment for both players here. The FA Youth Cup, Scott's got so much riding on it for the players. It's an opportunity to play in stadiums and make history, but tonight for Fleetwood, just got playing from out there, haven't they? And I know they've maybe had the mixed result against these previously with the under-17s, but they've got a bit of revenge tonight, potentially. Yeah,
they'll be looking at that, the players, and I know that obviously in the pre-match build-up there's been some real analysis around that and what went wrong and how can it be, sort of put right in this fixture and the things that will need to be done. I think we can safely say that wasn't our best performance and the players will want to put it to bed, so to speak. But I do feel that this FA Youth Cup for this club, and certainly a lot of clubs up and down the country, it means everything to them. It's the biggest night of their lives to some of them. The ones that have done it before, for example, Pele Smith, and Matty English, who's been involved in it, and Finn Hazelden, they're just glad to be around it again and get that experience. I know that if you speak to some of the first-year pros, that's the one thing they miss, those FA Youth Cup nights, and we quite rightly put a massive emphasis on this. It's always at the stadium, which the club is very supportive of. Obviously, we stream it live. We get a lot of viewers, and obviously the parents buy into it. And yeah, it's always a big night for us.
Why do you think the club put so much importance on the FA Youth Cup, Scott?
I think that they believe in the academy setup and what we're trying to achieve with the players. So to get them that exposure, that experience, that sort of one night feeling of a cup game under the lights, with the managers here, and every manager that I've worked under here has always been in attendance, and it's carried on tonight with Pete Wild and his staff. So I think that they have that buy-in as well. I know that obviously there's a lot of the academy staff here tonight. There's a lot of academy players from pre-academy all the way up to under-15s in attendance with the parents. There's just a huge buy-in from the football club.
Yeah, 100%. The comments are coming in, which is great. We've got the McCods based in Scotland. They're going to be in town on the 28th of Feb. All 101 of them, so that'd be great to see them back at Highbury for that one fixture. So thanks for watching. We've got Keith Stacey in the comments predicting a 3-1 win. So we'll see if you are correct for the Cods. Just if you are watching on YouTube, there might be a bit of lag, which we are trying to sort. So please bear with us on that. If not, we are streaming on the website. So if you go onto fleetwoodtownfc.com, you can watch the game on there as well, and also on our official X. I still call it Twitter, but yeah, it's one of those. But Scott, we were briefly talking to Caden Hughes, who has had some great nights in the FA Youth Cup for us, and again, this is what it means. He's even coming back tonight to watch the Cods, and it's just a great club feeling, isn't it? That they've made moments. These players probably watch Caden play, and it's that conveyor belt, isn't it? Which is great to see. Absolutely, and I think that Fleetwood over the years have now created this. Following the footsteps of the ones that have gone before you. I know obviously we've never won it, but we've had some really fantastic runs in the competition and knocked some big clubs out, and I think that's success in itself. And the players now that are still in the building and have gone on to become first team and professional footballers with the under-21s, obviously still look out for the lads, and like you say, come and support it. And it's fantastic to see Caden Hughes here tonight watching the lads. No, it definitely is. What are we in, 36 seconds into the game? Fleetwood throwing, I wouldn't say deep inside their own half, but it looks like it'll be taken about 10 yards for the halfway line. Key to get the first 10 minutes out of the way, Fleetwood, just to ease himself into it. We've seen fast starts over the years. It might be the same this time round, but a bit of pressure by Fleetwood on the goalkeeper for Stockport. It's out for a throw-in. Scott, probably actually every FA Youth Cup time, but what do Fleetwood need to do in the first 10-15 minutes of this to get themselves into the match? I think that they need to settle down. I know that Nathan Pond, the under-18s coach, will be keen for them to organise themselves and understand what formation Stockport are playing and what triggers there are based off the analysis they will have watched and pored over and dissected.
with the analysis department, and I think just get a foothold in the game. You know, get your key players on the ball and start, you know, hopefully knitting the patterns together, and that'll be key for Pele Smith. It'll be absolutely key tonight to our performance. Yeah,
Pele's, I think it's his third year in the FA Youth Cup. You forget how young he is when he stepped up to the first team and been in around Pete Wild's squad and Charlie Adam previously. But yeah, he's going to probably sit in the anchor of that midfield tonight, and it's going to be an important role that they use his experience, being with older age groups, to hopefully get Fleetwood through. Yeah, and it sounds crazy, doesn't it, speaking around... Lewis through it, it's the ball into the box. Sorry, we'll come back to you, Scott. Nino can't quite get on the end of that one, but a dangerous move for the visitors. We'll hold off on that Pele comment, but Stockport still looking for a ball to the box. Fleetwood don't quite deal with it there with Thompson, but the linesman flag has Scott. Yeah, I was just going to say, Sam, there, it sounds almost crazy, doesn't it, speaking about Pele and experience, but yeah, it feels like he's been around forever. I actually didn't even realise he still qualified to play in this competition. But yeah, he'll be key. Great break. Just maybe the ball just wasn't quite far enough in front of the defender, out of reach, but Stansfield does well there to break forward, and positive signs for the Karami, which it's going to be Leo Thompson to take. Again, experience in this competition might just help Fleetwood, especially those first-year scholars who haven't witnessed an occasion like this before, maybe bar being in the stands, but a bit of time taken on this throw-in. Retain possession, just Smith, ball whipped into the box. Oh, it's a chance for Fleetwood there, Scott, with Junaid there. I think that wind may have held up. It was a fantastic cross by Smith, and I think it just fell behind Junaid, and he did well to get contact, but not enough power in it. No, it's a good chance for Fleetwood getting down this far side and using Pele's ability on the ball to put in a dangerous cross. It's going to be Thompson now in the play. Nice. Little 1-2 move. Great tackle, which we want to see early on in the exchanges, but it's going to be a throw-in to the visitors. Just under 4 minutes gone. It was a full-blooded challenge, that, Mr. Fielding, wasn't it? Could hear it here. Don't see much of it in the modern game, do you now? Unless maybe a bit, but it's always good to see. Throw-in for the visitors, taken long down the line. They'll also gain probably 20-30 yards there. Nathan Pond giving the ball back. I know Pondy's been in the dugouts previous years, but for him to lead the under-18s now and lead him out officially must be a great night for him. Yeah, great night. Obviously now a Fleetwood legend as a player. And obviously now cutting his teeth on the coaching side, which he's made a very promising start. And I know that Nathan has enjoyed taking the lead with this group after spending some time, if you like, learning alongside Mark Yates. More about Yates in a minute, who's with our tried and trusted coach, Mr. Matt Lawler. Nino does well with the ball in, but just can't quite find a blue shirt inside the box, and a chance for Fleetwood to break, and we know how fast Hazelden is as he breaks forward deep inside Stockport's heart. Can he beat his man? He gets the nutmegs into the 18-yard box. Now he drifts forward. Can he get the shot away? Just maybe one heavy touch too many, but great pace by the and that's exactly what Finn's about. His pace is absolutely frightening. He's always had that as his super strength, and he displayed that there to devastating effect. But just at the end, I thought it was a little bit of a heavy touch, but also a wrong decision. I thought he should have been looking to potentially slide someone in or cross the ball and put some pressure on the or more pressure on the Stockport backline. But yeah, like I said before, I know that Matt Lawler, who's across in Waterford, on a mission to save them from relegation, and making a good fist of it for us as well. So everyone wishes him well, and I know that he's taken obviously Mark Yates across with him. So I'm sure they'll be joining in, watching tonight and listening and cheering the boys on. And they will have had a hand in the careers of these boys coming through the academy, and kept an eye on them. But yeah, be great to know that the lads are watching and listening tonight. So big shout out to them too, and huge good luck for them at the weekend when they have their huge relegation battle. I think whoever wins that potentially, well, probably would stay up. So we definitely wish
Wish them
Matt
well.
and Mark, all the best for the weekend. But yeah, back to the game. Just under 7 minutes gone. Chance for the Hatters to keep possession deep inside their own half. Ball to Lewis now on this near side. He looks to try and find a blue shirt, which Smith again just nips in there on the toes to give the ball away.
I think as well with Pele Smith, I think that he's always had a very high game IQ from a very young age within the academy. I remember him being an under 9 and under 10-year-old. He was always very intelligent. And I think that will be key tonight, that he talks some of the younger lads through the game as well. You can also already see him directing things as he meets that header. But I think Pele's really key tonight for us, and I know that Nathan Pond will have given him the correct information for him tonight to dominate from the middle of that pitch.
I guess when you talk about that midfield, it looks like a 3 in there.
It is.
With obviously English and Warbrick around him, it's important that they're probably a bit more of the legs, would you say, in that midfield, that Pele can maybe sit back and dictate? Definitely.
I mean, to be fair, Pele Smith can do both. However, Matty English, he's our little Alan Ball, for those that remember him. So he looks like him as well, by the way. But Matty English will give us that legs, as will Callum Warbrick, a lad who's spent some time at Accrington but is now a Fleetwood Town player. It's a big night for him to sample the Cod Army doing the FA Youth Cup at home.
Fleetwood get the ball back. I thought it may potentially a loose pass, but it does find Hazelden on the right hand side. Goes back to his teammate, but a long ball over the top doesn't quite meet a red shirt. But Fleetwood try and get on the ball, but it's a loose touch by Warbrick in the middle of the pitch, wearing the number 10 shirt for the Cod Army. Just over 8 minutes gone. It's still goalless here in the FA Youth Cup first round tie. Many ties been played this evening up and down the country. Trying to get their hat in the second round of the competition. Fleetwood done well over the last few years to reach the 4th and 5th round. Last year, Southampton, wasn't it?
Unfortunately Southampton,
narrow defeat.
They seem to have been narrow the year before. Liverpool, again, narrow. I don't think that... Oh!
He's away. The referee's not seen that. It's a pull back. Doesn't quite find, but it's into the box now.
Finishes.
Chance for Warbrick. Oh, it's a great save. 9 minutes on the clock. O'Shea had to be alert there to tip it over the bar.
Yeah,
but
well, he's atoned for his error there, hasn't he, the keeper? He seemed to leave one short, but certainly very interesting there that the ball fell kindly for Warbrick, and he couldn't have struck it any better, maybe to either side of the keeper, but the keeper's made a very good save there. So Fleetwood may just think to themselves they could be ahead here, but promising.
Yeah, very promising. 9.5 played. Corner to be pulled at back post, but I think the wind's got hold of that one, and it's out for a Stockport goal kick. Yeah, I think if he puts that either side, Scott, it's probably 1-0 to the Cods.
I think he put enough power on that either side of the keeper. It's 1-0. Like you were saying before, we've had some incredible nights across the years now. Nine years at Fleetwood Town within the academy, and they've had some incredible nights in this competition, and let's hope tonight is another one. Great header by Cherry.
Oh, doesn't quite get on there, does Junaid, but Fleetwood look to keep the ball with Ellis, sorry.
I think we're obviously trying to work the ball into wide areas, and obviously when we do go central, it's important that Fawaz gets hold of that ball. He seems like he's trying to get on the move instead of standing still and trying to... Well done, Jensen.
Doesn't need to foul him there. Just done enough to put him off balance, and it's a great tackle by Thompson on this near side to win his side a throw, just inside the opponent's half. Again, what does Leo Thompson bring to this side? Because we've seen him for probably last year more so in the under-18s stepping up, but what does he bring to this Fleetwood side?
I think he last season, it's fair to say that he probably saved his best performances for the Youth Cup. Leo will give you 100% and more, totally committed, and like I say, he's one player that you would want on a night like this. He won't give in, and to be fair, like I said, he's actually probably saved his best performances for this competition, and he would probably admit that himself. But he'll just give you everything. He'll give you just commitment, desire, and some character when things aren't going so well. And I do look across that back line tonight, and obviously either side of Kai Cherry and Ellis Dunn, who are first years and new to us, both coming from Blackburn Rovers, that we've got Alessio, obviously, who's one of ours, and Leo, who's one of ours, and they give that experience and knowledge either side of the two lads in making their debut in this competition for us, Kai and Ellis.
Oh, I thought he was going to get caught there with Ellis Dunn, the commentator's curse, but yeah, again, we'll talk about Stockport because I want to be as fair as we can on the commentary, but Ellis Dunn has obviously stepped up, caught the eye of Mark Yates before he's gone across to Waterford and played with under-21s recently with Jack Higgins, the academy manager there. But again, what Ellis has stepped up again, played under-21s. That experience should help him through tonight's game in terms of that experience, shouldn't it? Yeah,
absolutely. And I think that this club is renowned for pushing players up into higher age groups, so to speak, and certainly from 18s to 21s. But I'll be clear, they deserve it. That it's not done to tick a box. It's not done to look good. It's done because it's right and they merit it.
On merit, yeah.
I know that Kai Cherry came in last season as under 16 and quite quickly played some games for the 18s and was around the 21s training. And he earned it through merit. And I know that Ellis Dunn's had a great start to this season. And again, he's warranted it. I know that obviously Matt Lawler, when he was around the professional development phase, and Mark Yates has continued that, they don't leave any stone unturned when they want these youngsters to train. And when they get opportunities to play in the higher age groups, it's because they've been around the training and the coaches have seen enough of them to go, hey, listen, I trust him. He needs a chance.
Yeah, they don't look out of place from the games we've seen. Say a narrow defeat, a second goal late on for Sheffield United meant it was a defeat on the road last time out for the 21s, but they're doing very well in the Professional Development League after stepping up to the Cat 2 2 seasons ago. Well, it's a chance for Fleetwood again to reach the second round. It must be 5 or 6 years they've not been knocked out of the first stage. I don't want to jinx anything,
no,
but it's,
do you know something? I feel bad here, but someone told me the other day, I think it's 7 years on the spin.
Seven,
we've made the third round. Yeah. Though touch wood that we make it 8 if that's the case. But it was Kyle Harrison King, who's obviously one of our analysts now, and will have done the prep work for tonight. And a mighty fine job he's done, Kyle. I know he was stressing over it, but he's done a great job with the motivational video, etc. And the analysis on Stockport. And Kyle obviously scored in this competition for us, and has fond memories of the competition for himself. So great to see that the kind of promotion from within extends to staff at this football club as well.
Just Highbury Stadium. Now breaks for it to pick him up, but that's got to be a yellow card. Deliberate pullback. Again, what you say now, Scott, is get at that left back now. He's on a yellow card. You've got the pace. Especially, you beat him 2 or 3 times now.
Well, Matt English has stole that ball brilliant, and that's one of his strengths as well, Matt English, just nicking the ball or getting in front of someone and intercepting and reading the play. So he's done well there. The left back gets a booking, and he's up against Roadrunner Finn Hazelden. So he'll definitely be on his on his toes, so to speak, trying not to make another mistake. But you want some quality here from Pele Smith, which I'm sure he can give us. But this is a great opportunity in a great area for Fleetwood. I know that Nathan Pond, Mark Yates, Matt Lawler have all over the years been fantastic with the set pieces. I remember us scoring a goal here to win a tie.
Burnley last year, it was a set piece, yeah. Conor Hawley, I think it was the goal scorer.
So let's hope for more of the same now.
Smith over the ball, whips it in the near post. Keeper has
in.
What was it? Sneaked in.
Sneaked in.
Goal for Fleetwood, 1-0. Pele Smith, goalkeeper, won't be happy with himself that he's let that sneak in at the near post, Scott. But you're talking about the delivery from Pele Smith.
I think that's what I've got to be honest. I think that's what beats the sheer on, the whip on it. And Pele will be delighted. And dare I say, I said he'd be key tonight, and he's proved so far with the opening goal for Fleetwood Town.
Yeah, Pele Smith, you can probably hear on the PA. To be fair, I probably wasn't as ecstatic I should have been when the ball went in. It's so slow. Again, pace delivery. In the first 10-20 minutes of the game, scoring a goal maybe wasn't on that list, but done it. I got something to learn.
Honestly, this will be delighted. Play a ball, ourselves organised, Jensen Hazelden going their pace and their strengths. Running, we've got all pulling our players back, which like some of the equalizer confidence, gives us a great platform for the rest of the
She loves watching the FA. Get one with me, fans.
Yes, and a super fan. I call her a super fan. But great to hear off her, and don't think she's been too well, Andrea, but hopefully she's feeling better. But yeah, nice to hear from her.
Stockport looking to get themselves back in this game.
It's a great tackle, Ellis.
Great recovery from the young defender as Fawaz Junaid looks to try and win the ball. He thought he might have got all of it the second attempt, but the third one back to the visitors as it's number 6 for them. Williams lawless with the ball.
I think being uber critical, I think Fawaz is the one player that just needs to relax a little bit for Fleetwood. Maybe Callum Warbrick as well. But I think the rest of the team have settled quite nicely. But yeah, I'd just like to see Fawaz just get hold of that ball, back into his defender, and bring some others into play, and settle down into the game like the rest of the players have.
Looking at Stockport, their number 9 striker Joe Astles became the youngest ever goal scorer for the club after scoring a brace against Wolves under 21s in the Virtue Trophy a few weeks ago, aged 16 and 105 days. Great for him to make some history for the club, but he's probably that one player. Looks like he's playing a bit out wide on that left-hand side at the moment, with Nino going more central for the Hatters. But again, they've got to be aware of these players that they're stepping 100%. Up to these first-team setups and been around them. And again, it only takes a moment for these players, like Pele Smith, the free kick, to make a difference in this fixture.
Absolutely correct, Sam. And I know that obviously you mentioned there Collins, Nino, and the young boy who's been around the first team. They've swapped. So obviously they're quite happy to rotate to see where they can go and get success or try and get into the game. Good ball by Alessio for thin.
So fast is Hazelden. He pulls it back, which is probably the right move to do, but Warbrick just wasn't on the probably same page, or just arriving a little bit late inside the box as Fleetwood regain possession. 20 minutes on the clock. It's a nice flowing move. Ball whipped in. Has to be cleared.
It's lovely football
by William Lawless there over the bar. And it's going to be another set piece for Fleetwood to hopefully cause the visitors some issues.
Yeah, I mean, from Stockport's point of view, they'll probably want to get through this little period and get a little bit more possession. But at the moment, Fleetwood are just starting to get into the rhythm a bit. They've knitted some nice passes together and delivered some crosses there. I think Finn made the wrong choice myself. Easy for me to say from up here, but I thought he should have just got the ball into the box instead of trying to pull back when there was no one there.
Ball whipped in, keeper throws an arm at it, and it falls nicely for one of his teammates on this near right side, but it's straight back to Fleetwood, who get possession again. English to Thompson. It's a great ball for Junaid to get onto. Comes back out here to outside the 18-yard box. We know what skill and ability he's got to drive at defenders. Gets through both of them. Strike at goal at the near post, but it's wide for a goal kick.
Yeah, and I was pleased for Fawaz there. He made a great run down the side of the defender. Got hold of the ball, and that's what you want him to do. Just get hold of it, turn and face his man up. Probably wants to do better with the shot, grant you, but a little bit better from him.
Fleetwood try and push, but it's Nino on the far side. Doesn't get the ball, but gets the free kick from the referee. Mr. Musa, man in the middle, with the two officials, Mr. Hayes and Mr. Asgar. Stockport looking to get the game flowing again. 21 minutes gone in the game so far. Fleetwood leading by a goal to nil thanks to a Pele Smith free kick from about 20 yards out, beating the keeper at the near post. It's a throw in deep inside Fleetwood's half for the Hatters, which Lewis will take. Jake Lewis with James Lewis playing in the midfield, wearing the number 8 shirt. It's a chance strike at goal, but it's one blocked by Fleetwood's number 5, Kai
He's
Sherry.
another danger man, James Lewis, a boy that I've come across quite a bit whilst we're circling the country looking for players. But he was at Manchester United, James. Stockport have done well till they've got his signature, but he's a good player and he'll be a threat tonight if he gets on the ball.
Corner to be whipped in with the left foot. The far post eludes everyone, just like Fleetwood's further down. Maybe wind playing a bit of some issues with the conditions there and the flight, but out for a goal kick to Fleetwood. That time of year where colds come, don't they? So apologies if there's a break in my voice.
I've had my bout.
This time of year.
I've had my bout last week. Don't worry about that. I took man flu to a whole new level last week, my mate.
I think I might take it to one if it carries on like this, but we're all good, fit, firing to go for the FA Youth Cup first round tie. Fleetwood versus Stockport County. Fleetwood leading 1 goal to 0. 1 goal to 0. 22.5 minutes on the clock. Lewis with the throw in halfway inside Fleetwood's half here. Looking for a bit of movement, doesn't get it. One Ellis Dunn reads really well. English on the ball, just nipping it. I think it was Astel's feet inside the middle of the pitch.
I think Fleetwood have been good at that so far. I think they've been really on the front foot when the ball's dropping anywhere. I was demonstrated there, but Nathan Pond will be happy with that.
Ball still inside Fleetwood's box. It comes back out now. Lewis, long looping ball into the box. Keeper's come and hacked at it, but it's going to be an equaliser for Stockport County. Not sure who's got the goal, but it's all level. Got to say, Scott, it's a mistake that's given an equaliser.
It is. You have to accept that that's a mistake from the goalkeeper. He didn't look confident coming out, and then he sort of didn't really get there. And then obviously the lad just looped it into the goal. It's a bit of a body blow for Fleetwood after they didn't look under any real kind of threat or danger. Not sure about that one from Pele. Just need to reset here and try and guide themselves through that. Yeah, it's an error. That it's a giveaway.
1-1, 24 minutes on the clock. We'll try and confirm the goal score. I don't know if you saw it, Scott, but just waiting for the replay to come in.
I thought it was the 11.
It doesn't quite turn away. It wasn't. Yeah, even on the replay, it's hard to see, so we'll try and get that across to you as soon as we can, so apologies. I don't think it was 8, was it? It was. We'll soon find out. I was trying to watch the replay here. Doesn't quite see the back of his shirt, but anyway, they're back in the game. It's 1 apiece.
Yeah.
Number 3. Yeah.
Just need to regroup Fleetwood here. Just a little bit of settling down there. Matty English just over ambitious with the pass. Just put it into Finn's path and let him do what he needs to do from the wide area, crossing or beating his man. But yeah, they just need to just regroup here, get some passes in, get back to what they were doing earlier.
Yeah, it looks like it was the left back that got the touch on there with the outside, but it's Hazelden again driving at the players, doesn't quite get the ricochet that he's looking for, and Fleetwood looked to regain position. So it was Oliver Huddleston who got the equaliser for Stockport. So we'll confirm
it's a great
turn, and it's a free kick for Fleetwood. 26 minutes gone, and potentially a yellow card with a deliberate pullback, but referee's probably blindsided in some respects, but it's got another dangerous area for Fleetwood to hopefully capitalise on.
Very much so. I think that Will Jensen, when he gets into the game a little bit more with his pace and trickery. But we want some quality here from Smith.
Smith into the box, it eludes most players, comes back out to English, who strikes low and hard but can only find a blue shirt, and the keeper keeps hold of this one. Make sure that the number 9 for Stockport is okay, as the referee says the keeper to get on with the game. Apologies for those who are still having lagging issues. Still looking into that from a technical point of view. If it's not done in the first half, we'll try and rectify, and we've got a bit of time at half time, but we're still 19 minutes away from that as Lewis looks to drive the ball forward now, which finds Mailer, who has to come back now due to Fleetwood's bodies all being back. The skipper with the ball back across to his teammate wearing the number 6 shirt, Williams Lawless.
I think he's had a really positive start, Finn Hazelton, the game, in and out of possession. He's a real threat going forward, as we know, but he's doing a lot of work back there and, for want of a better phrase, ratting round, getting tight to people, and making people potentially make errors. But I think he's had a really good, solid start to the game, Finn Hazelton.
27.5 minutes gone. Thanks for everyone who's watching the stream. It's been an entertaining first half an hour in this fixture as Hazelton looks to chase down the loose ball there at the back. All the way back to goalkeeper Cian O'Shea. So the goal scorer who goes long down the line, which Nino will not give this one up until he's told. I think he's a bit unlucky there to the Fleetwood man to give away the free kick. Just kind of came across the defender and on his side a free kick in a dangerous position on the opposite side of the pitch. Chance for the visitors to whip in a dangerous ball into the box here. Especially with the equaliser, they'll be targeting Gio Minapolo in the Fleetwood sticks, wearing the luminous green yellow kit. It looks like that colour with the light shining down. Chance for this ball to be whipped in. Can they capitalise on a set piece, just like Fleetwood did in the 16th minute through Pele Smith? Looks like it's been the right footer. In swinging cross at the far post, the header. Safe hands, just pods it down just to make sure he gets the purchase on the ball. There's a throw out now, which Fleetwood look to break, but again, not capitalised on it. It's Lewis who breaks forward into the box, looking for that cross, pull back. Fleetwood cleared the lines, but only out to number 8, James Lewis, who Scott picked out before. And I think that's
real inexperience from Gio. He just needs to relax there. We've just got the ball back. He's just made a save after his error before. Let the defender run on, apologise, slow the game down, get yourself settled. Instead, we rush it and we give away possession 30 yards away from our goal.
Possession still with the visitors. Back out to the goal scorer. Strong play, shoulder to shoulder. Referee's not going to give any of them. They've been quite lenient so far with those types of tackles and challenges as the Hatters keep the ball. 30 minutes on the clock. All square with Pele Smith opening the score in the 16th minute and Huddleston equalising in the 24th minute. To put them in the box. Again, that one.
I think he did quite well. The fact that he pushed it out into an area where we had defenders, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt there and say, well done, Gio. And they look a little bit unprotected, our backs.
Again, looking to keep the ball. They got a great result, the first team last night away at Port Vale, a 3-0 win top of the table. A club that 2 years and I think it's a 5.
Club and win the National League North, but the fans took them. You still got numbers. I remember attending a game against AFC Fylde. So a big club and.
Oh, it's quick feet. It's going to fall. Oh, it's great skill by Meyer. Ball not cleared away. Smith gets one here, but probably come back to that point. But yeah, what they've done.
And obviously then since Challoner's gone, who's got a remarkable record of getting promotions with Fylde and.
Was it Hartlepool? Did he get Hartlepool? Yeah.
And then what he's done at Stockport is absolutely fantastic. Very, very unfortunate not to go up last year.
Striker goal there by
but obviously a fantastic start this season and top of the league now. And in tandem with that is the rise of the academy. that you know, he's bordering going on Cat 2 themselves. And again, something that we know about, that rise, so they've followed suit, and their academy's growing from strength to strength all the time.
Yeah, I think if they make championship, speaking to a few members of staff, that probably would be the next move. I guess, especially with the area of, or the catch area they can get players from. It's a huge pool. I guess probably one of our downfalls in some respects, isn't it, where we are?
Great ball.
Oh, it's flags up
offside
on this near side, but again, a dangerous.
Is that the delightful Nicola Groves I can see? Hey, the ever-present Nicola Groves stands on reception, letting everyone in and out of the building. I can even see Rod Allsworth down there, the king of Northern Soul, a huge Barry White fan.
Sells out venues wherever he goes.
That's my first, my last, and you're everything.
There's more of that, I'm sure, throughout the stream. We're only 34 minutes into the entire third of the way through. Ghost edits, is Lewis on the bench? No, both are playing. Jake Lewis and James Lewis are both playing. So we'll move through the teams again later on. Yeah, you can see that there's growing confidence after that goal. They'll look to put pressure on Fleetwood with just over 10 minutes to go in this first half. Just need to settle Fleetwood in this fixture again. Going 1-0 up, probably didn't want to concede as the equaliser as early as they did. But again, it's got all the ability, Scott, but you've got that mental aspect of the game as well. And game management, which I think we spoke about over the last 8 or 9 years on commentary, that I thought there'll be a chance there for Stockport. When to maybe see out a game, when to drop off deep, when to press. I think over the years Fleetwood have been quite good at that.
Yes, I would agree. Chance for Jensen to break. He can run, this kid. Good recovery by the fullback. But yeah, like you say, something that has been drummed into the players throughout the academy, to be fair, but certainly around this FA Youth Cup. And something that, you know, the coaches throughout the years and the current coaches, you know, instill in the players that game management and that understanding of, you know, how to see games out and how to see yourself through games and through moments when it's not going your way.
Shouts from players back ball on board with both.
I think that if Pond is getting that structure, I can understand why. It just needs to flow a little bit more for Fleetwood. I think players will be very disappointed in Woodley at the level when they got themselves in front and give themselves a good platform. And certainly play. Stockport now are in the game.
Great play. I think it was number 10 for Meyer. Looks to get the ball on the edge of the Fleetwood 18-yard box, but can't quite have anything going in the final third as the ball is recovered well. Still with the Blues, it's a lovely crossfield pass to the time. We know what Scott said, in 18s games this season. Do well to force them all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I do. Sports number 8, the lad has James Lewis. He's starting to have an influence for Stockport here. He's getting on the ball, they're finding him. He's got a good range of passing. A good pass selection too. Someone I admired for quite a while, James Lewis, as a player. He was United and he started really getting on the ball.
Just seems like picking up And you see the fly deep and deep from the break, make it 3, but clever play band.
Definitely getting the second of it, which is John, and that's what got into. So getting a little closer in height. Lewis, big play because he's looking for the.
Has a ball, but that's a slight loose touch. Gives the defender, but can only put it out for a throw in, which Fleet would take quick. 37.5 minutes played in this FA Youth Cup first round tie. Schwaz just dropping deep into that role, which I think he probably prefers, just dropping in deep, and passport keeper deals with it very well and goes long, which again Fleetwood with Ellis Dunn on the ball. Again, just a bit of composure that Fleetwood need here. Assels goes back to try and go forward again, but it doesn't quite happen for the youngster. Again, gets the ball back. Smith up on. Dunn. Thompson now driving forward. Gets the ball at his feet. It's needs option now. He's got
great idea, Leo.
Ball inside the centre back. Into the box. Chance for Hazelden, but it can't quite get the connection he wanted to. Scott, but a superb move from back to front.
Superb move. And I know that Nathan Pond will have worked on that, getting that ball out nice and early, sliding Jensen in or getting it to Jensen. Leo Thompson did very well then. Great first touch out of his feet. Slid the ball inside the fullback, and Jensen can run onto that and delivers a great cross. And maybe being uber harsh, maybe Finn Hazelden should get a better contact on it, but we know that we're here and the wind is quite sort of unpredictable. We say swirling, yeah, just didn't get the connection he wanted, and Stockport cleared the lines, but encouraging from Fleetwood.
Yeah, definitely. Just need to again use that as confidence going forward. Pele using the experience there to get his body in between the ball, but he's got to try and get this. It does dumb, and it does really well to keep the ball.
Steady
the legs on there. He's got to keep the heads in those right moments to. Maybe one aspect of his game is keeping his concentration. Ellis Dunn, that is such
brilliant
a good player.
by Smith. That what a fantastic interception.
But just keeping that composure in key moments of games.
Agree. He's a good player. He's a good footballer, Ellis Dunn. But yeah, you're right there. Just taking risks at times. But I think Fleetwood will need to just be a bit more care with the passing and possession when they win it back. They can't keep turning it over quickly. They've got to get some comfortable possession and build from there like they just did when they fashioned the chance. Well done, Finn. Again, great shot. Oh,
just again loose passes. Fleetwood look to get forward.
Brilliant, Smith.
Again.
Fantastic by Smith.
Thought was maybe a clip on Stanfield then, but the referee doesn't see it from the angle he was. Chance here for Stockport to drive forward. A crossfield pass into Meyer now, looking to drive one-on-one, but it's to Lewis. Thompson as well, just on the outside here to clear the ball away for a throw-in deep inside Fleetwood's half.
Yeah, you asked me before what you'll get from Leo Thompson. I certainly think that demonstrates there, tracking his runner, winning his challenges, and a bonus if he gets forward and does what he did just before with the ball into Jensen Stansfield.
Meyer again with the ball, great link-up play with his teammates, and
just fell asleep there, Jensen, on the lad ran off him. He recovered well and concedes the corner, but I think Pond and his staff will be aware that they have had some joy from getting down the wide areas against us and running off us. And I do think we need to get some more support to Leo Thompson from Jensen, like Finn's doing with Alessio. We obviously want Jensen going the other way where he excites us, but tonight he's going to have to do the other side for us as well with Leo.
Set piece with 42 on the clock. High, deep to the back post. One that the goalkeeper punches. A slight nudge there from Collins Nino. Gives Fleetwood a free kick deep inside their own 18-yard box. And yeah, it's just not convincing with those punches, has he been yet?
I think convince is the absolute right word, Sam. I think he's come there, he's got contact with it. It's not clean enough. That's a great ball, Leo Thompson.
Warbrick now has got inside the 18-yard box, needs to pick the right pass out. Can only find a blue shirt, but it's...
why didn't he just leave that? Why doesn't he just leave that to go out for a corner?
Decision making for Fleetwood probably just costing them in at both ends of the pitch at the moment. It'll be a goal kick. A great third man run, Scott, you've got to say, to we normally see Jensen in that position, but your two midfielders in those two attacking roles have got to be doing that. We see George Morrison, who's come to the academy, do that so often for the 21s and first team when he gets those opportunities, and again it just causes the defender a bit, it makes him question, do I stay with the wide man? Looking to get at Rocco, and it's not the strongest
great
strike.
Recovery again from Smith, which on top, so we're probably going to go to 47, and I think both coaches would probably want to go in level at half time with that. A gentleman that Manny at First Touch Academy certainly has a fantastic setup there, produces these types of players that go into academies.
Yeah, another strong tackle there, which Fleetwood probably need to do a little bit more of when they get the opportunity. And again, Stansfield as well to...
Strong challenges, but both fair and clean, and
good bit of honesty in the tackles. Neil's time at Fleetwood, but
he's done well there.
The liner give it, and the liner's right in front of him. But it'd be a free kick to...
I didn't think that's a free.
Not putting his flag up.
They'll be delighted, Stockport. Free kick here, minute to go. Hopefully they will want to put it exactly where we don't want it, but they'll want to put it right underneath Gio. Fleetwood got a big job to do here in terms of defend this set piece.
2 minutes added on time. Got to defend this free kick of Fleetwood again. At the goalkeeper well this Gio. Time. Collects it. And the referee blows his whistle just for an injury. Might be look like a head injury, just making sure the player's safety comes first.
So that's 2 minutes until we have a cup of tea, Sam. I can't wait.
And I must admit, whilst we've got a break in play, an FA Cup game is not the same without a Terry's chocolate orange.
Oh, you
others
haven't
available.
You haven't, have you?
But yeah, this one wasn't bought by Rawlinson's, but it was bought by another shop.
So a cup of tea and a Terry's chocolate orange.
Can't go wrong.
Living the dream here. I think they deserve for behind.
There you go, that one.
Both with plenty more work. Good head.
Yeah, just trying to get his body in the play, but you've got to say it's good defending by...
Yeah, the five's been strong and robust, very hard to beat.
Oh, it's a great flick, but again, two central defenders for Stockport, quite close together, not really allowing Fleetwood too much room down the centre of the pitch. And Again, where Fleetwood's probably best chance to have come is down both flanks.
I agree, and I'm sure that Nathan Pond will look at half-time at how can he get Finn Hazelden even more in the game to keep that success high, and how can we get Jensen more involved in the game. To be fair to Jensen, the 2 or 3 times we have got him involved from a wide area, he's looked very dangerous. Finn is a threat with that pace, and the fullback's on a booking. You've got to use that to your advantage. So they'll be keen to get that ball out wide and out there quick as well, to try and exploit that.
Throw into Fleetwood as the referee blows the whistle for half-time. All square, as we said in the FAU Cup first round tie between Fleetwood and Stockport. Pele Smith's goal from a direct free kick in the 16th minute gave Fleetwood the perfect lead in this tie, with Huddleston scoring 8 minutes later with an error, flicking it past the goalkeeper into an empty net, which leaves it all to play for in the second half. We will be back very soon for the second half. We're off to get a cup of tea and smash open the chocolate orange.
Yes.
But join us, get yourself a brew. You're watching it from indoors, and we'll see you back for the second half. It's FA time.